The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Alam mo ba, may sasabihin ako sa'yo, ng buhay mo'y isang aklat. Isang aklat na para sa lahat. Kaya halika na, ibahagi sa lahat. Kaya kung gusto mong matuto, tumutok ka lang sa programang ito. Sa Life Library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan, at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Halika na, sumama ka, mangarap at matuto ng sama-sama. Huwag mabalisa kung may problema, andyan ang Diyos na iyong makakasama. Kaya kung gusto mong matuto, tumutok ka lang sa programang ito. Sa Life Library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan, at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Magtiwala ka lang sa may kapal, lahat ng yan makakamtan. Sa Life Library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan, at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Life Library, hatid sa'yo'y mga aral sa ikakaunlad ng buhay. Kaya halika na, sumama ka, at huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Kaya halika na, sumama ka, samahan si Dr. Esmenia.
Welcome back to Talk Life channel at Life Library with yours truly, Dr. Ismenia Katabay Celeste. Our theme for the month of October is Keeping the Fire Burning from Within, with our topic, A Teacher's Heart Beyond Compare. I personally define passion as doing and getting things done with intense enthusiasm to reach the pinnacle of excellence and self-fulfillment. Passion is one's source of energy and happiness, where external remuneration are just a part of it, though we need monetary compensation as our source of income and source of living. Passion will keep us face the toughest challenge with energy and creativity. So in a workplace, passion is doing our task beyond our job description and beyond time with enthusiasm and joy from our heart. It is bringing positivity and energy to cope up with challenges and gain high results. Passion goes with creativity and willingness to try new endeavors for the benefit of the organization where we belong. Ayan, so I will now proceed to the introduction of our guest. So, makinig kayo, tignan natin kung gaano ba para ma-inspire naman tayo sa kanyang buhay estudyante at buhay guro. Kung paano niya naipakita o ipinakita o isinabuhay ang buhay na punong-puno ng pagmamahal sa kanyang ginagawa at sa kanyang trabaho. He really lived a life of passion. So, our topic is A Teacher's Heart Beyond Compare. So, titingnan natin kung ano-ano yung mga awards niya bilang isang estudyante at bilang isang guro. At kung ano pa ang mga bagay-bagay na gusto niyang marating. So, our guest in 2013 or 2012 to 2013, he took special education with emphasis in giftedness at Arizona State University, Arizona, USA. In 2018, he took his Master of Arts in Special Education, awarded Best in Thesis Writing at University of Perpetual Help System, Laguna, Philippines. In 2018 to 2021, he took his Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management at University of Perpetual System, Laguna, Philippines. So, fresh na fresh po siya as Doctor of Philosophy. And at present, from 2019 at present, he is taking certificate in School Management and Leadership at Harvard Graduate School of Education, USA. Now we will go with his professional experience. He started teaching here in the Philippines in 2000 to 2004 as math teacher, math club coach at St. Jude Catholic School, Manila, Philippines. In 2004 to 2007, he already taught at School District of Palm Beach Country, West Palm Beach, Florida, USA, as a math teacher and math department chair. In 2007 to 2016, he was a math teacher, instructional coach, and pilot school founder of Los Angeles Unified School District, Los Angeles, California, USA. And at present, from July 2016 at present, he is with Singapore American School at Woodlands, Singapore as a math teacher, PLC lead math counts coach. Ayan. So now, after the professional experience, tignan naman natin yung kanyang awards and accolades. Ayan. So he's really a man of passion with all the awards that he received. So start tayo from the latest to the bottom. So in 2018 to 2021, he received an award, U.S. Department of State Math Counts as a Coach of the Year at Washington, D.C., USA. In May 2015, he received an award of Fishman Prize for Superlative Classroom Practice in New York, USA. In January 2015, United Way's Inspirational Teacher Award, California, USA. Teacher recognition from U.S. 27th District Congresswoman Judy Chu, California, October 2014. MLB, Target and People Magazine's People All-Star Teacher Award, Minneapolis, USA, in July 2014. He received teacher recognition from U.S. Second Lady Jill Biden, Minneapolis, USA, in July 2014. Los Angeles United School District Teacher of the Year 2014 at California, USA, in May or on May 2014. United Teachers Los Angeles Platinum Apple Award, California, USA, in 2014. What's this? LAUSD? Board of Education Teacher Recognition, California, USA, in February 2014. National Board Certified Teacher in Mathematics, Adolescence, and Young Adulthood in November 2013. LAUSD, ISIC, Model Math Classroom, California, USA, and Academic Decathlon Co-Coach Creating HPHS as Most Improved School in 2011, USA in 2009. So, ayan. So, nakaka-inspire talaga ng mga awards na na-receive ng ating guest. And so, without much ado, please welcome with a warm applause, Dr. Isagani Magno Celso. Ayan. Palakpak po tayo. Welcome, welcome, sir. Welcome back to Life Library at Talk Life channel. So you may now greet our viewers, no? Particularly our kababayan, Kaandawan, at Kapangasinan. Ayan, batiin mo na po sila. And of course, your friends and colleagues in Singapore and USA. So take it away, sir. Ayan, so, ayan.
All right. Good afternoon to all the Live Library viewers. Good afternoon, Tita Esme. Thank you for having me back again in your show. I'd like to greet our friends that are teachers in the Philippines and all over the world. I may be biased that I'm a teacher as well, but every single day we should celebrate World Teachers Day to thank our teachers. And we really need to recognize their contribution in shaping our students' dreams and building our nation. So, again, Coach Esme, thank you for having me back.
Yes. So before we proceed with our interview to be inspired by our guest, I would like to read first some comments. So we have with us as usual yung pinakamaaga nating viewer si Coach Loretta bumabati. Ayan, ng good afternoon. Yeah, pumapangalawa yung aking anak si Jonami Celeste. Good afternoon to all the viewers. Happy viewing and have a nice day. And we have also Bro Ryan America. Ayan, hindi naman siguro ito taga-America. Magandang afternoon po, Dr. Esme, sabi niya. Dito sa kabila, baka dito sa kabila ano to, baka sa YouTube ito. So, nandito din po si Ma'am Digna Cacho. Ayan, at si Coach Loretta Juarez, si Coach Resvan Farah, and also with Madam, my batchmate, si Madam Ernie Cacho ng Awag, National High School, Integrated School. Ayan po. Okay, so break muna tayo bago tayo magsimula. So, isang break muna, Ma'am Angel. Can we have a short break?
Hello mga ka-TLC!
I am Ace Perez.
And I am Attorney Migs Nograles.
Please watch Ask Attorney Migs. It's an online show that talks about our everyday legal concerns.
Yes, and you can like our page and you can ask questions and we talk about your everyday situation. So we have cases to answer, mga PM nyo. We try to answer them. So get ready.
Every Monday sa TLC, 6:30 p.m., Ask Attorney Migs.
Dito lang sa TLC. So let us get ready for
Bagong Adlaw,
Bagong Hisgutanang Legal.
Ayan. So, start tayo with the word passion. Kasi ang topic natin ngayon is all about passion. So, maybe in one sentence or in your own word, how do you define passion in a workplace? And do you have any favorite quote or saying as your guide in doing your work, particularly as a teacher, and how did it help you?
Coach Esme, before I'll answer that, I just want to give a shout out to Tita Digna and to all our friends in Anda, Pangasinan. So thank you for watching and regards to all the teachers there. I hope to visit you soon. Passion. So for me, passion is the driving force behind the most successful and happiest individual in any organization. It also brings out happiness, excitement, and high level of anticipation for the task at hand. With passion, you can accomplish anything and you will experience life in general to the fullest extent possible. And when I think about passion, I always remember our friend Oprah Winfrey. She says that passion is energy. You need to feel
Yes.
the power that comes from focusing on what excites you the most. So when I think about my passion, I always think about that.
Yes, so it's really true that when you are passionate in doing something, you are really full of energy and you can even do such things na kahit pagod ka na, parang hindi mo mararamdaman ng pagod because of the passion that you have in your heart. So that's also the power. Last time, sabi natin, the power of positive thinking. This time, what about the power of passion? What can passion do with us? Okay? So siguro isa mo ng as a part of our World Teachers Day celebration, yung 32 na nag-register, nag-cut off kasi ako kaninang 8 o'clock. Yung 32 na
Okay.
nag-register, bibigyan ni Sir Gani ng load.
Ako ba?
Yes. Bibigyan natin
Thank
ng load. Ayan,
Yeah,
papadala
thank you
natin mamaya.
thank you for doing
And
this,
then,
Coach Esme.
Yes. So, siguro ano na lang, kahit na ano lang, basta't may maibibigay tayo sa kanila, 'di ba? Lahat na lang
Yes.
sila kasi 22, kahit na 50 na load, 'di ba? Marami na din 'yon, 32 sila. Pero sa ngayon, siguro ito magbibigay tayo ng question live naman.
Okay.
Live.
And then they will respond.
Oh, so sino ang unang makakasagot? So, paki-type na ang complete name ng ating guest. Complete name and title. Ayan. And address na rin for 100 pesos load.
Address talaga.
Oh, meron tayong apat na 100 pesos load, tapos meron tayong 32 na tig 50 yan. A total of 2,000 na meron tayong load. Ayan. So, yung unang
Kasama
makakasagot
pala
as
ang
we move
address.
on, yeah, kung sinong makikita natin munang lalabas mamaya, complete name with the title and complete address. Okay, move on na tayo. Si Jonami, pwedeng pakitingnan na rin ng Jonami mamaya. Makikita naman natin yan, di ba? Ayan, nandito na rin ang ating pinsan na si Rowena Celino. Both of you is Winangani. Congratulations daw. Ayan,
Hi,
from
Insan.
Cavite. Taga saan
Yes,
ba
she's
sila?
in Cavite right now.
Yan,
Kapitbahay namin
from
sa Cavite.
Yan, neighbor sa Cavite. Yan, thank you. Thank you, Cas, for watching. Ay, hindi, cousin. Yeah, tama. Hindi, pamangkin. Nalito na ako. Okay. When we talk about passion, we said that passion can move us to our dreams. Out of passion, we are full of energy. So what is your greatest and highest achievement as a teacher? And how did you make it to that level?
Perhaps I will start by narrating my teaching experience from the Philippines to Singapore. So,
Yeah.
beginning of this show, you mentioned that I started teaching in Manila from 2000 to 2004, and it was really a great experience working with outstanding teachers from St. Jude Catholic School also. And from 2004 to 2016, I started teaching in the US. And I've never thought about going to the US during the time. But the opportunity knocks in, and I grabbed the opportunity to join the US Philippines Exchange Teacher Program in 2004. And I had so many experiences when I was in the US from 2004 to 2016. And I think I would consider that as really my unforgettable experiences, but also the saddest and the happiest at the same time. Especially when I started teaching in California, USA in 2007. It was extremely challenging yet inspiring. So I taught in a community serving about 2,300 students in a neighborhood that struggles with poverty, drug use, violence, and crime. It was really challenging. And I was deeply disheartened also to see that majority of the students are labeled failing or far below basic in the state assessments. And for many years, that school failed to provide quality education, resulting in less than 5%. Tita Esme, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Only 5% of math proficiency rate and also low
Ye-
graduation rate. So
Yes.
it was really unforgettable experience, but I took that as a challenge. And I work with three other teachers in California, USA. And we designed a school plan, and we designed the School of Social Justice. And in 2010, we were able to establish that school, and now it's serving about 800 students in Huntington Park community. And it was really a transformational in that community. And for me, that's really unforgettable. That's my happiest moment as a teacher. And through my leadership as a founding member, as a data and intervention lead, and also as a math teacher during the time, School of Social Justice was recognized as one of the best schools in that community. So it was really unforgettable.
So, according to what you have said, I learned no at this moment that you are really a transformational leader. So, transform the word transformation and leader. You are a leader, you are a transformational leader and a teacher. So not only so far in the US, that I think you are also bringing that character in or trait in Singapore as a co-founder also of a Singapore American School. So in fact, your leadership was already been observed, has been observed in your college days, because I learned from your biodata that you received a leadership award, and of course, a cum laude, of course, cum laude, despite of being a working student at the same time. So that's passion again. For me, that's passion. Okay, so that was your greatest achievement. Do you have that thing that you were able to transform that school? But I think you have other achievements. Like, what is that achievement about being the educator, something like that? Uh, you receive also an award being the best educator in USA. What is that all about? Also,
I don't know.
I think you were able to
Categorize.
do something transformational again.
Yeah. It's a continuous aiming for improvement as an educator. I think, Coach Esme. So, I
Yes.
think categorizing a teacher as the best educator may be too high, because as teachers we always aim to improve our instructional practices, right? But yes, when I was in the US, I was able to receive numerous awards as a teacher, especially in California, USA. And I would say, cliche as it may sound, I am really fulfilled every day witnessing my students learning and also becoming global citizens. But some of the accolades that I've received is the Fishman Prize for Superlative Classroom Practice in New York in 2015. It was a prestigious awards, and it's all over the US. So basically they started visiting schools all over the US. And first you need to make the cut for the top 1,000 teachers in the US. So from the 1,000, there's series of um, stages that you have to go through to be selected as part of the Fishman Prize for Superlative Classroom Practice, including like visiting you in the classroom to observe you teaching, and it's unannounced at the same time. And the last part of it, the top 10, when I made it to, well, I think from the 1,000, they selected the top 100. We need to submit videos also, and interviews, things like that. And then they visited the teachers, the top 50, they visited all over the US, and only top 10 teachers from all over the US went to New York for a face-to-face interview. It is really overwhelming, and it's great to be part of the team. And learning from other teachers' perspectives is also a best teacher for me. It's a great learning experience for that. Second, in 2014, I was also selected as the People Magazine's All-Star Teacher, and this is including Canada and the USA. We went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it was a great experience too, because we were able to meet then the second lady, Jill Biden, now the U.S. president, the U.S. First Lady, the wife of U.S. President Biden. So it is also, she is, by the way, a teacher in the U.S. also, so she can relate to us what's happening in the classroom. And again, learning from other teachers' perspectives gives me new learning and things that I can apply as an educator and also as a teacher leader. And I would say I think the highest achievement that I have is really working as a founding member of School of Social Justice in Los Angeles, California. It reminds me of my childhood, and also it gives me a real fulfillment to see that students in the community showed some progress. And it's always an amazing feeling to hear from them that they are now graduated in universities and living their own life, making an impact in that community also. That gives me a true fulfillment as an educator.
Yeah, so I'm very sure, I'm pretty sure also that your parents and all your relatives, including me, are really proud of you. Alam mo, nang mapanood ko yung video that you were having to receive the award. Yeah, parang ako na parang ako na rin yung ano no. I was so happy. I am really so happy watching all those awards that you received as a
Yeah,
part of the family, the Celso clan. So we have also with us now the principal of Sampaloc Elementary School, Sir Alfredo Ambigia Jr. And kanina nakita ko andito din ang ating pinsan na si Lily Celso, watching from Bulacan. Yang kapitbahay ko naman din yata ito sa Bulacan. Ayan, so,
kapitbahay namin sila ngayon, Tita Esme, sa Cavite. So thank you for watching, Auntie Lile.
ayan.
Kapitbahay namin. Like, what, 100 meters away? Lapit lang. Thank you
Oo.
for watching.
So, ayan. Okay. Ay, hindi kasi sabi ko sa Bulacan, andun daw siya yata ngayon sa anak niya sa Bulacan. Parang ganun. Sa San
Yes,
Jose
yes
del
po.
Monte. Pero hindi ko
Yes po.
alam kung nandun siya ngayon. Okay, nandito na rin kasama na rin natin ang principal ng, ano na ba yun, yung Balingasay National High School, SOR
From
Balingasay, ayan.
from
So,
Bolinao po
mga
ba yan?
principal po, opo, nandito po kasama natin. So, ulitin ko po yung isang tanong natin for 100 pesos load. Wala pang sumasagot, di ba? Parang wala pa ako nakikita. So, what is the complete name of our guest with the title and the complete address? Kasi wala
Kasama
pa,
ba ang
ibibigay,
middle name?
complete name. Yeah, madali lang
Okay.
yan. Okay, and then for the second question, where did our guest take his baccalaureate degree and what award did he receive? Ayan, kaya dalawa-dalawa kasi worth 100 siya eh. 50-50. Oh my ganun. So, what did our guest take where did our guest take his baccalaureate degree and what award did he receive? So, i-review na lang mamaya dyan kung makakaligtaan natin. Next. So, ang dami-dami ko na ngayon, although matagal na rin tayong nagkakasama, pag wala yung time na ganito talaga, we don't have time to share stories of our joys and successes, of sorrows and sadness, di ba? Dito pa tayo sa Life Library, nagkakakwentuhan, di ba? So, at least Life Library is an avenue really of inspiring people. Yan, sa Life Library, halina't makibahagi. Yan, makibahagi ng mga aral ng buhay para tayo ay lumakas at ma-inspire. Ayan, for the third question, mamaya na yung question yun sa ano eh. Eto, for the third question. What is your top reason why you have to make things to the best you can and you can be? Kasi as I've said, you always do your best in everything that you do. That's why you receive an award. So what is that reason talaga, the biggest reason why you do such a thing? You always do your best. For what reason?
I think ang lagi kong iniisip is how to better myself, how to improve myself. And Mahatma Gandhi once said, be the change you want to see in the world. So it should start within you. You know, hindi kaila sa lahat. I think lalong-lalo na sa mga relatives natin ang background ko in life. And I really want to help my family as well to have a better future. So that's why, for me, taking that university and going to the university, despite all the challenges and also working hard to be a teacher, uh, provided me this better life right now that I'm experiencing. And as a teacher right now, I was able to help my family. Yan talaga yung I think main purpose ko, not just for myself but also to uplift the life of my family. You know, I have 11 siblings, Tita Esme, And
Yes, yes.
sa napakarami namin, and also my parents cannot afford to send all of us to university during the time. So, as a breadwinner of the family, I also help my siblings to go through the university. As you know, ang bunso namin nakagraduate siya last
Wow,
August. So,
congratulations.
it is really an
Congratulations.
achievement, and it's really fulfilling to see our youngest sibling graduate university. And just like Rob said, I think my core is really to help my family. And second is I want to improve myself also. I think it's a constant drive to improve myself and continue learning. That's why I never stop. I just continue learning every single day, whether it's formal education or just talking to different people with different perspectives in life. I think it's really helping me be a better person also. And third, I always try to be an advocate of education, especially the students and the community where a lot of people are struggling, and to improve the quality of teaching and learning also. So I always work with other teachers and the community to make sure that we provide the needs of the students in the community. There are some projects that we started in Anda Pangasinan. As you know,
Yes,
you're part of those projects as well when we
yes,
visited a lot of schools in Anda Pangasinan. And it is really heartbreaking to see the conditions of the schools in the Philippines. So that's why I started projects like Lapis ng Pangarap, Inspiring Minds, Transforming Lives. We're in this together. And also here in Singapore American School, we started the Gawad Kalinga, or working with that foundation in the Philippines, where we raise funds here in the US, and we try to build a community right now in Cebu. We're trying to build houses for the community, and also starting a school in that community. So definitely, when I think about what I'm doing, I always think about my family. Also, selfish as it may sound, but I also want to improve myself. And third is working with the community to make sure that we uplift the lives of the community.
yes. And I really admire you for all of those things. And I'm really looking forward to read your book, no? Kasi you mentioned last week that you are planning to write a book. At sana kung sabi mo, gusto mo akong isama as your katandem, no? Tandem. That's really a very, very great, what do you call that? Honor on my part. Yeah. Kahit na ano lang, kung ano lang ang pwede kong maitulong, gano'n. Sa
You
maliit
have,
na bagay,
yeah,
basta tandem tayo. Yan.
you
Yeah.
have
So
really
I'm
inspired me, Tita Esme, in writing your book. I know you have released your second book, I think, at
yes,
this time.
yes,
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to take that undertaking as well in the future,
yes,
if God permits us to do that. And I hope that I can really collaborate with you in writing a book that will, I don't know, that I think that will elevate the quality of teaching, not just in the Philippines, but hopefully to help the teachers also all over the world to improve the teaching practice. You know, a couple of things that I've learned when I'm taking my graduate courses through Harvard University, like leading learning, leading people, leading school. Definitely a lot of learning that I want to share to other teachers, because you know, as teachers we should continue to really improve our quality of teaching, but also taking some leadership roles as a teacher, because
yes,
as a teacher we should not just confine within the four walls of the classroom, but I think we have our obligation to be the steward of our teaching profession. You know, it's not just for our personal improvement, but also helping other teachers to improve their practice as well. I think that's one thing that's lacking in our teaching force in the Philippines. Usually, we try to do things on our own, and we don't collaborate with other teachers. If I may add, also my dissertation in my Doctor of Philosophy course focuses on the professional learning community here in international schools in Asia and turnaround schools in the US. And the focus really is to improve the teaching practice of teachers through collaboration and constant improving our practice as a teacher.
Yes, that is why we know that with all your practices, with all your experiences, and with with all your achievements as an educator, your ideas are very great. So we are looking forward really to read, to have your book in the near future. Wag ng far future, in the near future. So hopefully, I will push you. Oh, gani, how is your ano? Yeah, yeah. Para mapadali na. Kasi don't wait for ano, if you can do it today. Sabay ganun, ito naman si Tita. So, if
I
you can
know.
do it today, start now with the ano, start now with the brainstorming. Yeah, start little by little para makasimula na tayo. Yeah.
Tita Esme,
Ganon, ganon.
Tita Esme, I'm really taking it slow and I'm just intentional about living in the moment. No rush.
Yes,
Right now, my focus really is myself,
yes.
self-love, and also
Wow, yeah,
focusing on
self-love. Yeah, I
and
understand.
also, yeah, and also focusing on, I think, personal well-being, health, especially. We're not getting any younger, right? So,
Yes,
so I think the focus really is maintaining our health, especially during this pandemic. I think that's the most important thing right now is our well-being. You don't have to like aim really, really high. Just be intentional about living in the moment because we don't know. It
yes,
really saddens me seeing some friends on Facebook, like they're really living a life, and then a few days later, they're gone. So we don't know. We don't know what's really stored in for us tomorrow. So, as much as possible, I really try to live in the moment. And I just want to enjoy life, Tita asked me. So, but
yeah,
if God wants me to create a book to inspire other teachers, then I will do that.
yes,
And I hope
yes,
that will
yes.
happen soon.
Yeah,
So
ako
thank you
kasi
for
I'm on my
supporting me.
way to my third book. Although yung mga na-publish, mahirap din talaga yung proseso. But then, andyan na sila. Meron na akong ISBN, copyright from the National Library. So, just talagang patience din pala ang pagsusulat talaga ng libro. But I'm already thinking
Congratulations.
of another one, for another one. Okay, so mayroon nang nakasagot sa ating second question. He graduated at Philippine Normal University as magna cum laude. Ayan, si Jonah Mian. Walang clue yan ah. Hindi niya kasi nakuha yung question number 1. Nakikinig siya eh, nakinig siya. Good listener. Nakuha niya
That's
yung
great.
question number 2. O wala pang
Natuto siya
sumasagot
sa'yo,
sa
Tita
question.
Esme.
Ah?
She learned the listening skills from you.
Yes, from me. She really, sabi niya, kailangan sasagot ako. Sabi ni Mama, hindi ako good listener. Yeah, so ayan, congratulations, Jonami. Mayroon kang load later. Okay, so,
Tita
eto
Digna,
na. Yeah, my fourth question. Yan, nandito din gusto ko din pasalamatan ang aking teacher, si Veronica Dionyo, for watching with us. And of course, the principal of, hindi ko na alam, dating principal, kasama ko ito sa Bani, pero hindi ko alam kung saan na nalipat. Thank you, ma'am, for watching, Madam Marisa Mamaril. So, doon siya na-assign yata sa malapit sa may Lingayen. So, marami tayong mga kasamahang mga schoolheads na nandito. Thank you for, of course, for supporting what Life Library, may mga kasamahan. Thank you for that. Okay,
Tita
so happy
Esme,
World Teachers Day. Yes.
if you don't mind, I also take this opportunity to give a shout out to my former teachers. Is it
Yeah,
okay?
yes.
All right,
Sige.
I'll try to start from grade 1. Mrs.
Yes.
Kalikdan, my first grade teacher. Mrs. Osha, I know she's in heaven already. Mrs. Di Guzman, my grade 3 teachers. Miss Cardona, my 4th grade. 5th grade, my Mrs. Sangaspar. 6th grade, Miss Rosario Cuesta. And of course, some of my high school teachers, Sir Max, Madam Rasote, Madam Sangalang, who else? Madam asawa ni Ma'am Digna, si Sir
Sir
Rudy,
Rudy.
Ma'am Athin, who else? And also my college professors and even my grad studies just recently. So thank you, and thank you for what you're doing for our students and for our community as well. Happy
Ako
World Teachers
pasalamat
Day.
na Yes, pasalamat na lang ako sa kanilang lahat. Hindi ko sila maisa-isa. Wala akong memory. I don't have a keen memory like you. Maalala ko lang ko sa ang aming si Sister Isabel Angela, yun, she just passed away. Yan,
Mm,
so nakakalungkot. Hindi niyo na siguro inabutan sa Anda Institute. Yan,
no.
siya ang kauna-unahang school directress ng Anda Institute, Sister Isabel Angela.
And
Okay?
Madam Vic Cacho also. I think
Yan.
she's in Canada right now. Sister Wenny
Oo.
Manalo and Sister Cynthia also, and Sister Rida. Sister Rida, I met her recently. I think in 2018 when I visited Anda. So
And,
again, thank you for what you're doing for our Anda community.
ayan. So, our next question. Lapit na tayo. So, with all your achievements, no? Talagang with all your numerous achievements, kindly rate yourself as to your satisfaction and fulfillment. So, saan ka na sa fulfillment mo as an educator? Or do you still have other plans to reach the peak of your fulfillment?
Parang hirap yatang i-rate naman, ano.
Mahirap ba? Sabay gano'n.
I don't
Dahil
know. Yeah, I don't usually rate my satisfaction and fulfillment, Coach Esme. But
yes,
what I can say is I always strive for the best in every aspirations. So even I fall short or stumble along the way, I just rise up and continue improving on what I'm doing. But I don't rate myself like five. Okay, this is five. This is four.
oh,
But I think
excellent na lang, excellent, gano'n na lang.
yeah, but I think it's okay if you fall short, and really you need to work harder to improve, right, your undertakings. And as a catalyst for educational transformation and as an advocate for high poverty and traditionally underperforming schools and community, particularly in Anda, I will still try to expand my reach in my previously launched projects, just like I've mentioned, the Gawad Kalinga, the Lapis ng Pangarap, Inspiring Minds, Transforming Lives. I'll try to continue working on those endeavors. And yeah, I don't rate myself, but I think I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. So I think that's the most important thing, right? You're happy, you're fulfilled at the end of each day. If you're fulfilled with what you're doing in the classroom or whatever you do in your life, if you're happy, if you're fulfilled, it doesn't have to be 5, 4, 3, but just live each day the way you want it to be. And at the end of the day, if you're happy, then you can go to bed and peacefully, right?
So I think you're happy naman. So you are happy with your job, you're happy with your life, with your love life. So, ano na, nasa fulfillment ka na nan. Pero
I
ang fulfillment kasi natin hindi nag-e-end dahil
That is true.
meron pa rin tayong as long as we are alive, we still have to want to do some things. Katulad
Yeah.
ako, o malay ko ba na ako ngayon, parang ano na, mayroon pa akong gustong gawin ulit, to be an
Yes.
author ulit, mga ganun. So, talagang ang buhay natin is patuloy na
Yes.
i-improve ang ating sarili. As long as the passion is still there. So sabi ko, naku, wag sanang mawala yung passion. Kasi pag the passion is already out in our lives, in our hearts, then I don't think we still have the drive to do something. The passion is really our driving force to do such a thing. Despite of my
Yeah.
age, I am still very eager and always stressful in my life library kasi kanina wala na namang signal, but that is what we call positive stress.
Yes.
Ala ko, sabi ko, wala ako yatang signal, but that really makes me fulfilled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Na
I just want to
yung,
add
yes.
I just want to say, Tita Esme, when I was in the US from 2004 to 2016, uh, and 2016, I decided to go to Singapore. So for some people, they say you're already nasa US ka na, why go to Singapore? And I know it was really a tough undertaking and a difficult decision making as well during the time. Pero I think when you think about your family, because when I was in the US, once a year lang ako umuwi ng Philippines during that time. So yes, I have so many accomplishments when I was in the US, but there's lacking. I think the communication with family, spending time with family is difficult to achieve if you're like, thousands of miles away from them. So that's when I decided to join the Singapore American School organization here. And no regrets. In fact, I think God gives me that opportunity to be closer to my family, and mas napabuti yung aking buhay when I move here in Singapore. You've mentioned like everything's coming into place, like personal happiness, your love life, your career,
Yes.
your professional growth. I think when I let go of my worries when I was in the US, and and just let God in control of my destiny, of my future, things come into place. And when I started not worrying so much of what's happening the next day or the future, that's when God really provided me what I need. And yes, I'm really fulfilled and happy with my personal life, my love life, my family, my career. So yes, I can't ask for more. So I'm just really blessed that God provided me those.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So, eto na lang yung third question natin sa mga viewers. What is the highest educational qualification and where did he graduate? Yan, highest educational qualification and the school where he uh, graduated. So, ano pa ba nandito? Ito, kakilala mo ito siguro, Sir Gani, si Edna
Sino?
Blanco. Edna Blanco.
Edwina Blanco.
Congrats, Sir Dr. Isagani, you are an achiever. O hindi rin, hindi ko din ano. Ayan, ayan,
Parang hindi
bumabati
ko.
siya. Ayan,
Hello,
Edna
Edna.
Blanco.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
watching.
Madam, for watching. Thank you. Okay, so ang last ano na natin kasi mamaya since last week meron na akong in the last portion of my show, meron ako doon parang Dear Life Library, ganon. Meron din akong sinishare doon na parang experience kung saan regarding the topic. So, to end, siguro naibigay ko na yung mga tanong natin, tapos yung mga nag-register, i-text na lang nila mamaya yung kanilang mga yung kanilang mga number para maipadala yung load from our guests. Okay? So, can you give us now your final message in
Parang
general or
ang
to the
bilis Coach
teacher?
Esme, no?
Kaya nga eh, sabi mo
Ang
kasi hindi
bilis
tayo
ng
pwedeng
oras.
mag-extend.
I know. Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
kasi merong prior commitments after this.
Yes.
But really, again, I want to say thank you, Coach Esme, for having me here and sharing my experiences also as a teacher, as an educator, and hopefully I can inspire some of your viewers in pursuing
Yes.
their passion in life. So, for the message, I would say that to all your viewers and the general public, I would say to continue exploring and pursuing your passion in life. For the stakeholders, the students, the parents, the teachers, community members, I think during this pandemic, we really need to come together and do our part in providing the best quality education. It's not just a teacher's responsibility to shape the lives of the kids, and it takes the village. So I also encourage our teachers to be the stewards of our teaching profession. I have mentioned a while ago that it is really our moral obligation to help one another in elevating the quality of teaching and learning in the classroom. Okay. And again, for everyone, I'd like you to be intentional about living in the moment. Sometimes, we're so busy, uh, and we forget about what's really important to us. So just be intentional about living in the moment.
So, thank you very much for all those inspiring words. I would like to take note on that. Take life at yeah, kasi ako kasi yung taong minsan na ayan, gusto kong i-ano din 'yan, i-adopt din 'yan. Yung minsan take time to live
Yeah.
life, 'yan. Pero ako kasi ano, happy na rin kasi ako dun sa ginagawa ko na
Th-
minsan ako kasi na rin yung hindi ko alam, naging ano na ako na 'pag wala akong ginagawa naman,
yeah.
nabo-bored ako. So kailangan ko there's something new akong gagawin,
Yes.
ayan. Kasi 'pag
And
may
that
ginagawa naman ako, lumalakas naman ako, 'yan.
There you go. And if
Yeah.
that's what makes you happy, to ask me, if
Yes.
that's what keeps you going, go for it. I
Yes.
think we have our own personal preferences also, right? And
Yes.
we can't compare what we're doing with reference to other people.
Yes.
You have a decision to make, and again, at the end of the day, it's your personal happiness. And if that's what keeps you going, go for it. Yeah, I hope that I have that energy when I 10, 15 years from now. So I hope I can do that as well.
Yes. But I like also to adapt yours to balance yang siguro I need just to balance my life. Yung sa'yo at yung sa akin, ibabalanse ko. Gigit na ako. So, what a
That is
nice ano,
true.
'di ba? Balancing
That is
of life.
yeah,
So,
that
yun
is
lang
true.
naman talaga.
Yeah, that is really true. We really need to find that equilibrium, that balance about
Yes.
our work and also personal life. I think
Yes.
that's one thing that I really appreciate with my administrators here at Singapore American School. They always say that the teacher's well-being is the top utmost priority, and they always encourage us to go home at like 3:30, live alive, go to the gym, go for a walk after school, and just relax. I think that's really important. 'Cause sometimes we don't do that, right? We try to work hard so much that we sacrifice our personal health, our personal happiness.
Yeah, that is why I'm already really having a decision to retire at 60. At siguro before 60 nga I'm already planning to have a leave ahead of my
Okay.
retirement to give also time to myself. Yeah, tama ka, especially at this time of pandemic na I am also, hindi naman sa nega tayo, pero sa mga nangyayari, sabi ko, what if? So, naiisip ko na din yon what if? So, I am now planning to have a leave
How
prior to
many?
my retirement. Yeah.
So you're
To
looking at
give
how
time
many
to
more
myself
years? So how many
to
more
enjoy.
years, Tita asked me
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
retiring at 2022 February. By February
next year,
2022.
in a few
Yeah, maglilig
months?
na. Yeah, for how many months? But I'm already excited. I know. Hindi kasi talaga pahirap yung sitwasyon natin. Yeah.
Yes,
So
and I
we have
know
to
you
take more
will.
on.
And I know you're unstoppable. So even if you're retired in
Yeah.
2022, you will still continue your passion, right? You could still continue inspiring other people,
Yes.
for sure.
I find another passion in my life, which is that passion is still an extension of my being an educator. Because as I've said, I was born a teacher, I will die a teacher. I am always passionate of being a teacher. The only difference is I will be doing it outside the department, but it will still be something about being a teacher. So, yan. Thank you, thank you. Happy World Teachers Day. Thank you again for those inspiring words again na from time to time, nai-inspire ninyo kami. Thank you. So, ayan, si Joname, siya ulit nakasagot. Ayan. So, masipag sumagot. Masipag nang manood ito sa akin ngayon. Although she's not around. Andoon siya sa ano. Pero, ayan, ano niya ako, ay, ano ba yon? Siya ang aking fan, avid fan ko siya. She's
Tita
somewhere in
Ashley,
Olongapo. Yes.
oh, she's in Olongapo right now.
Yes,
You,
yes.
s-
She's in
yeah.
Olongapo. Yeah.
Tita Esme, I'd also like to take this opportunity to plug my YouTube channel, if you don't mind.
Yes. Okay, go.
Yes, I started my YouTube channel, Sales Academy, I think 2 years ago, although I wasn't active for the last year. I'll try to start uploading some videos this October to celebrate the World Teachers Day as well. And I hope you subscribe to my channel at Celso Academy. And Tita Esme, I hope that in the
Yes.
future I can also invite you as one of my guests in Celso
Yes.
Academy.
Wait lang. Okay, so thank you. So, ayan, alam ko mahaba pa tanang kwentuhan natin pero sabi mo nga mayroon ka pang appointment. So, you can go ahead. Thank you very much. Ayan, so break muna tayo coach bago yung aking Dear Life Library. Extend tayo ng konti siguro. A short break. Yan. Si Ma'am Edna Blanco, tinatanong niya, I think yung sa specialty niya in his doctoral PhD is, I think it's management, leadership. It's on management and leadership. Paki-wait lang ako saglit doon sa ano natin. Okay, pwede ba any comment? Maghintay muna ako any comment kasi I am waiting for itong ano ko sa aking life library. So may dalawa tayong sumagot. Dalawa and then yung 32 na nag-register ay padadalhan natin ng load. So please bear with me for a while. Asan na yung aking ano? Dear Life Library. Wait lang po saglit. Anahin ko siya. Nawala siya kasi. Okay, isa pang, sige pa coach, pwede isa pang, mag-break muna tayo dyan. May hinanap pa ako.
David's Faith Insulin Plant Wine is made from insulin plant extract with infusion of healthy fruit sourced from certified organic farms such as Guyabano, Dragon Fruit, and Bignay. This powerful mixture now offers wonderful health benefits. The first all-natural insulin wine helps lower blood sugar. Insulin Plant Wine, organic, natural, ligtas at epektibong pampababa ng blood sugar. All-natural
Ang last portion po natin is Dear Life Library. Ito po yung magiging last part natin where I will be sharing with you my life as an educator, kung saan ko din ipinakita yung passion, no? Ito yung dinidiscuss natin kanina na passion. Akala ko, pangarap lang noon ang magkaroon ng sariling paaralan, pero di ko sukat akalain na ito ay nauwi sa katotohanan na ang tanging bitbit ko ay ang marubdob kong pangarap na mag-iwan ng buhay na alaala bilang isang guro. Nagsimula ang lahat nang ang aking bahay ay nagmukhang paaralan na sa dami ng mga gamit upang turuan ng aking anak na bumasa, sumulat at bumilang. Nakita ko na madali lang naman pala ang magturo bumasa hanggang sa nagdesisyon akong magpatayo ng sariling paaralan para maibahagi ang mga napatunayan kong epektibong pamamaraan ng pagbabasa. Bilang isang guro, nais ko itong maibahagi sa iba. Habang hinahanda ko ang mga papeles o requirements, Life Library, agad-agad akong nag-enroll ng Child Care Development course sa isang international correspondence school. Nakatulong din sa akin noon ang pagiging instructor ng preschool education at pagbabasa ng iba't ibang aklat na may kinalaman sa pagkatuto ng mga bata. Wala akong kapaguran at nanatili akong masigla at malakas kahit napuyat ako noon, Life Library, sa paghahanda ng lahat ng kakailanganin upang maipatayo ang pangarap kong paaralan. Salamat sa mister ko noon na tagalakad ng mga requirements at sa anak kong kasama ko sa paghahanda o pag-set up ng classroom. Idagdag mo pa, Life Library, ang paglalakad ng papeles sa DepEd, sa SEC, at maging sa BIR. Mahirap dahil wala akong background sa mga requirements at sa mga proseso na pagdadaanan. Sa isang maliit na paaralan ay hindi pala biro ang paghahanda maging sa mga pasilidad, malaking pera, panahon, kalakasan, at inspirasyon ang kailangan. Pero if there's a will, there's a way, ika nga, Dear Life Library. Ang bahay ko ay ginawa ko ng paaralan. School ko, bahay ko, at tumira na lang kami sa isang sulok, maliit na sulok sa aming kusina. Nagkautang-utang din ako, Life Library, kahit na alam ko na hindi ko naman ito pagkakakitaan, kundi ito ay isang paraan lang para ako ay lubusang makapaglingkod at matupad ang aking pangarap. Wala akong bitbit noon, kundi ang sarili kong kakayahan na aking hinubog. Pagtitiwala sa sariling kakayahan, sa awa ng Diyos at sa tulong ng Panginoon. At hindi naman nagtagal ay natupad, Life Library, ang isang abang guro ay nakapagpatayo ng isang maliit na school sa isang liblib na lugar. Maliit man ito, pero ito ay maituturing kong pinakamataas kong achievement bilang isang guro. Dito ko ibinuhos na maraming panahon at panahon at inspirasyon akong ibinuhos. Nagpatuloy din ito sa loob ng 3 taon at naisara sa mga hindi inaasahang pangyayari. And the rest is history. So dito ko lang ibinabahagi, mga ka-Life Librarians, na walang imposible sa gusto nating mangyari kung taglay natin ang passion, ang dedikasyon, at ang determinasyon na gawin ang isang bagay. So hanggang dito na lang, nawa ay napausbong natin, napalago natin ang ating pagmamahal sa kung anumang gawain mayroon tayo, pagmamahal sa lahat ng larangan. Sabi nga kanina ng ating guest, pagmamahal sa ating sarili, pagmamahal sa ating kapwa, at pagmamahal sa ating mga ginagawa. So, till next week, see you again on Sunday at 3 to 4 p.m. Bye!